Hey, Lakerland, Duncan here. Let me take a second and tell you why I know Paul George and LeBron James are going to be on the Lakers next year. So let's go over the evidence. First, I was listening to Dan, the Laker guy, and if you don't know of him, go look it up on Twitter and YouTube. He's a really good site. But let's start with Paul George. First and foremost, Paul George is releasing a 3-part series on his decision in free agency. Now, the first thing is, the first part's already been released. I've seen it. He's already talked about, and it slipped, that it was a dream to play in LA, and that now the team is built for him. There was a catchphrase there that's already slipped. So we already know for that reason alone, it's his dream to play on the Lakers. He will be a Laker next year. Now, let me just start by saying this. Paul George not only has a dream to play on the Lakers, but he has a dream to win a ring. And LeBron James has already said that if Paul George goes to the Lakers, LeBron James will follow. What does this mean? Well, LeBron James has always been a speed bump for Paul George. Paul George has always been put out of the playoffs by LeBron James or one of his teams. So for Paul George to play with LeBron James, that's a huge part of basically the number one hurdle. Putting him together with Paul George instantly creates the Lakers as a contending team. Now let's talk about why LeBron would end up in LA. Well, first, he's already enrolled his kids in the LA schools. Okay? Plus, his staff, a lot of his staff from Miami's already buying homes in LA. So there's indications right there. He's already turned down free agency, saying he's not making any free agency tours, which tells me he's already made up his mind. Okay? And he's already starting to recruit players, including Paul George, to come play in LA or to come play with him on the same team. So when you take Paul George, who wants to play in LA, you take the fact that LeBron's already got a lot of connections and getting more connections in LA, the fact that LeBron James would be playing for Magic, who happens to be an idol of his, it all makes sense. So when you do the math, I can tell you right now that come next season, the Lakers are playing with both Paul George and LeBron James. And suddenly, they'll re-sign Randall and they'll have a championship contending team. And a team that can very well possibly beat the Warriors and the Heat. So, with that being said, I hope you liked the video. Please like, share, comment, hit that bell for notifications, and come find me on Twitter, YouTube, Google+, and more. Peace. Duncan out. Go Lakers.